Thank you. Hey, Mr. Shusterman, I just wanted to tell you thank you for coming to visit our school CPMS and talking to our students. It was very inspiring, very encouraging, and I want to thank you also for signing my book of Undivided, and yes, I will read on.
2, 3.
Thank you, Neal Shusterman.
2, 3.
Thank you, Mr. Shusterman.
Now,
Mr. Shusterman, I just wanted to thank you so much for coming to speak to our children last week. It was wonderful. The visit was very productive. I used a lot of things you said in class to remind them about revising and patience and working through their writing. You were also very inspirational to me and kind of got me remotivated to write for my own personal goal that I had set years ago. So thank you for coming. Your visit was wonderful and we really appreciated it. Thanks.
I like the lunch because I get to read part of a book that's not even out yet, and I enjoy this.
I like the convocation because we had questions, and he said that there's a movie too. And I was excited about that because I want to see how Connor is and how Lisa is and how Ella is.
This is Dakota and Mason, 2 of our CPMS 7th graders. They would like to give some thanks to Mr. Shusterman for coming to visit our school. What do you guys want to tell him? What did you like the most?
How he said he made the book, because I thought it was in a different way, because I didn't know how he made it, and the way he explained it.
And making the book seem to take forever because he lots of drafts and stuff like that. And I like how he answered our questions.
Perfect. You guys want to wave to him and say hi? Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Neal Shusterman. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Awesome.
2, 3.
Thank you, Neal Shusterman.
Alright. I was gonna say my favorite part about the Neal Shusterman lunch was that he read his new book, Scythe. The first 2 chapters, it was amazing. I loved it. Because you meet this character, Rowan, and I can't remember, Citrus, that was her name. And it was about how the society has basically conquered death, where death is not possible. Where, even on aging, you can turn a corner and become, younger. But someone has to die, otherwise overpopulation. So they have the Scythes, which are a group of, an organization that kills people based on, what they did. So, if you're drunk driving, but you didn't die because the car is still driving itself, then theoretically, you would die from the Scythe because you were supposed to die. You're just quick and painless. But I loved it. It was...
thank you for the lunch. My favorite part in the book when you read the Scythe was when Rohan stood up to the Scythe so that he could make sure that kid was, felt like he wasn't alone in his last moments. So, thank you for reading us that book.
My favorite part about the Neal Shusterman author visit was the lunch with him, where he read the first 2 chapters of his new book, Scythe.
What'd you like about it?
The book sounds really interesting. I liked the idea behind it with the how the Scythes are people who they're basically like the Grim Reaper, and a collection of Grim Reapers.
It sounds really cool, doesn't it? So are you excited for November when you get to read the whole thing?
Yes.
Yes. So...
Great.
Thank you, Mr. Shusterman.
Thank you, Neal Shusterman, for coming to our school. You were an amazing speaker. You answered every question I could have had about the book, and I didn't even have to ask a question. You just opened it up to everyone, and it was just amazing hearing you talk. Thank you.
Okay, so I did the writing workshop with Neal Shusterman, And it was really fun because we got to go through like his process of writing with him and just get to do it with him. And then a summary of the story we wrote, so basically it was called The Open Goat, and it was a long process to get there, but it's called The Open Goat. And what we did, so there's the main character named Billy Goat, and then there's the pub, it's a pub, and then the worker, Miss Aries, and basically she has two palms, she has two symbols in the middle of her palm, and then everything's open in the Open Goat pub except for downstairs. There's closed doors and they're screaming in the basement, which Neal Shusterman suggested. But so Billy just got hired and he doesn't know why, and so Miss Aries, so he wants to find out what's down there. And then what happened was, since he couldn't open the doors, he got the tattoos in his hands. He went downstairs and then realized that what they're doing is they were sacrificing goat people down there, and he's one of them. So Miss Aries and Colt went up behind him, and then they said, like, we're gonna sacrifice you, and if you run away, something very bad will happen. And then he ran away and he turned into a goat, and that's what happened.
Like when he was talking to all the 8th graders, like my friends were sitting next to me and someone was talking, I was getting really mad. I was like, that's rude, don't do that. And then they were asking me like why I was so excited about it and like why I was acting so weird. And I was like, this is amazing. And I was like literally fangirling over it because like when I kept looking at it, I'm like, this is your favorite author, the one who created Unwind. Because I continued and I just finished Unsold yesterday. So I was like, cool. And then when I came in here for the lunch and he read his newest book coming out, as soon as I went home, I told my mom, like, we have to have the money for that book. I had the first 2 chapters, and it sounds amazing. And then when I got my box set, because I was like, I told my mom about that. I was like, I really like this, and she's like made sure that I got it, so I had the whole box set of it. And I was like ecstatic that he signed all of it, because I thought he would just like sign the box, but he signed everything, and I was like tripping out. I was so happy over it. It was really cool.